And when you walk yourself inside my crosshairs, I'm going to hug the trigger. And I'm going to drop you. You can't withhold this from me. When you have that, unstoppable. Unstoppable. And then when you have the model in your hand and you know exactly how you're going to perform with it, you have no idea. You have no idea the potential you have then. Every goal that you ever set, smashed. Every goal that you ever imagined within your reach, smashed. And you're going to look around and think, man, I did not have high enough goals. This was too easy. This was too easy. But while you're going through it, it seems impossible. They're not doing it. So why are you taking other people's advice that aren't doing shit? If they're not doing better than you, they don't have any opinion on how to make you better. Cut it out. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be able to make this money on your own. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to anybody else. You don't even want to be on social media. Fuck these people. You don't want to give a shit about what they say about you. You don't care. You don't give a shit if they see what house you live in. You don't give a shit what kind of car you drive, how much money you got in the fucking bank. You don't care about none of that because you're living your life. You're taking care of your family. If it fucking offends you, I don't give a shit. Move on down the fucking road because this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. No one's going to protect you. I can't protect you. You're going to fuck it up if you fuck it up and you did it in your own hands. But if you do the due diligence and say, I'm cutting all the bullshit out today. I'm cutting it all out. I got no excuses now. He said it. I got no excuses. It's there. It's in the charts every single day, every single week. This is the hardest, easy money you've ever made. And the only thing that complicates it is the person you see in the mirror. How long are you going to let that person in the reflection of that mirror hold you back? You think you look like that person in the reflection of that mirror. You don't. You don't. It's backwards. And it's not shocking when you think about how we think ass backwards. We think about things backwards because we don't think we deserve it. Bullshit. You deserve it. The fact that you're still listening to me, bloviate. You know you want it. You can fucking taste it. It's ready. It's within grasp. You know it's there. You just gotta keep digging. It's gonna happen for you. I have dozens other ones that I'm begging for them to come forward. New step. New string in their step. Why? Because they don't need ICT no more. And guess what, baby? Woo! That's exactly what you do when you graduate. Fuck you, ICT. Thanks, brother. See ya. That's exactly how I want you to do. I don't want you tethered to me. I don't want you constantly tethered to me. I want you to say, thank you so much, but I ain't got time to be messing with you no more. I got things to do. Places to be. Boom. That's exactly how you leave the nest. That's it. We're done.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Can you guys hear me now? Dude, I just got a PC. Give me a break, would you? Holy shit. Oh, man. I don't know why. Okay. Interesting. Can you guys hear me? 1, 2 in the chat. Type something. All right, we're all good? Thank goodness. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, let me turn this audio thing down because I think I'm blowing your guys' eardrums out. My apologies, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Oh, man. What's up? Oh, my gosh. I'm not going to be able to get through all the names today. What's up, MJ, Zachariah, Ivan, Samsor, Sasha, Nika, good morning. Kirian, Quick Clips, Jacob Trades. What's up, guys? What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Happy belated Mother's Day to any of the mothers in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we'll monitor this today. New PC up and running. So if I have any technical difficulties, like I already had, forgive me. I am over to the dark side. No more Mac. We're Team PC now. So we had to do it. Had to do it, boys and girls. But let's dive into these charts. I'm gonna have to add my audio thing to this other scene probably as well. So give me a second and bear with me, ladies and gents. All right. We should be in business, boys and girls. We should be in business. Let me know your guys' bias in the poll. We got so far, what, 41% bullish? Bro, market is absolutely wild today. I wasn't even going to trade today after seeing the pump that we had. But I need to test out the new PC, boys and girls, if I'm being just totally frankly honest with you. And man, it's just crazy. We had China tariff news come out. We got the huge signing of the bill around prescription drugs this morning. So there's just a lot of elements that are causing us to be bullish, and it's absolutely insane. Like XRP's up 10%. You have NQ already up 3%. I would say because we've just been straight up, it's hard for me to not be bearish and expect some sort of a correction or retracement here at some point. We had a 250-point gap up for the new week opening gap. And you guys can see here, this is just showing you guys the Asia range and the standard deviations from Asia range. And we've already went 4 standard deviations of Asia range. So just based on math and statistics, this probably is very likely to retrace. I guess is the moral of the story. But looking at the weekly chart here, I had marked out this level last night, which was the consequent encroachment of this wick. So this previous weekly candle right here, before getting to this weekly fair value gap, I do see this weekly fair value gap. So before anybody freaks out in the chat, yes, I see it. And obviously that would be my next bullish draw after a rebalance. But I marked out this premium wick, consequent encroachment. We already had tapped that. London session, we absolutely just flew. And as of this morning, we've taken out London high. We've taken out London high, and now we're seeing this retrace here right at the open. So opening bell is selling off pretty aggressively here. Got this low in here. Wow, we're so volatile today. It's probably a micros day, ain't it? Like, what is this range? It's probably a micros day, yeah. I got all my markups on the E-mini chart. see if there's any sensitivity to this low here in London. We should be, if you just look at the London kill zone to the high, yeah, we got 50% of the range here right below this low. Realistically though, I don't think this would be my first bet. I think my first bet would be a retracement all the way to the new week opening gap, to be honest. Let me know if you guys agree with that sentiment or not. But I would like to see this new week opening gap get redelivered too. At least at some point. Turn that off. Wow, nice SMT here. Nice SMT right before the open. SMT at these highs. Let's see though. Yeah, market opened up here. We just went straight down. I do want to monitor this low though when it does get swept, because obviously, I mean, the news and the fundamentals around being bullish is, I don't think it's something to mess with. So, you know, if price does take out this low, about 50% of the London range, and we start seeing displacements higher, I do think it would be silly to ignore those and not get long, to be honest, if you're going to do anything at all. Audio's loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did this to me today, but I did a test stream yesterday and everything was perfect. And then of course for the actual live stream today, gives me a couple of issues, so go figure, boys, go figure. But we're not dropping any frames. We're not lagging. So over the last 4 or 5 days, new router, new PC. Yeah, so I've dropped like, I don't know, like $3,600 on this new setup just so I don't lag for you boys and girls. That's the only reason I did it, because we were lagging. Now I got to figure out what I want to do with this Mac Mini. Anybody want to buy a Mac Mini M2? You might not be able to stream well with it, but you can trade with it. No, it's actually a really good computer. It was giving me no issues. I don't know what the fuck the problem was. Yeah, what the hell? Least you guys can do is like the stream. Is it profitable? Yes. Yes, that is actually the only spec that you need to know. Lang Trade says, nah, I like my freedom. That's funny. All right, let me close the poll off, guys. Final vote for the poll was bullish, so 40%. And poll. What's up, Meta? For how much? Gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know what a fair price to ask would be. Let's just have an auction and I'll sell it to the highest bidder. I'll include a picture of me oiled up in the box. Okay, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. Could do a giveaway. Giveaway for a used computer though. That seems kind of like, eh. If I was gonna do a giveaway, I feel like I'd want to give away like brand new stuff. No, J Market doesn't, but that can be arranged. Fair and a free account, yeah. Yeah, we'll have some giveaways loaded up for stream guys very, very soon, so Stay tuned, boys and girls. Stay tuned. A pretty fair amount, Juicy, I would say. Yeah, a pretty fair amount. More than the average person would ever need, I'd say. So, all right, guys, we are taking out this low here. So I do want to be mindful of this. If we do start forming any bullish PD arrays here around the macro in 10 minutes. Now, obviously, if we just continue hard selling through this level, my eyes will basically just go straight to London low, Asia low, new week opening gap, to be honest. But yeah, man, what a crazy time to be alive, boys. Apparently when Trump said now's a good time to buy the stock market, he really wasn't fucking around, was he? Those are your targets too, Nika? All right. Well, me and Nika are on the same page. Where do you get the Trump news? I mean, these are just like headlines, pair. So, whether it be X or just, I mean, if you go on X at all, I feel like you're gonna see these headlines. Well, did anybody YOLO short the market at open or what? Well, let's go ahead and get our trusty chart layout here going. All right, guys, we got macro in like 6 minutes. 50-minute candle's about to close here in the next minute. And, oh no, I see the problem. There we go. Looking like it's probably going to close below that low. Could be first indication that we might see lower, but we'll see. New to trading futures, trying to open chart for E-mini, NASDAQ. I see I'm lagging with my chart on TradingView. What can I do? Tafara, it sounds like you have delayed data. So you have two options. One, either pay for live market data right through TradingView. Or you could also buy a evaluation account with a prop firm and live data will be included. 15-minute candle closure, guys, actually ended up closing right on that low. And if you buy a evaluation, live market data will be included as well. So those are really your two options. But yeah, either way, you got to pay for live market data for futures. How did you overcome the issue of changing your chart colors every day? It's really affecting my psychology and trading. I don't know. Just pick a chart color and stick with it. I don't know. I don't think it's bad to change your chart colors every now and again though. Sometimes I get bored of the light screen and I go to the dark charts, but I will say this. If we see price like displace lower here and, you know, leave some fair value gaps behind as well over some lows, I probably would be interested in even playing like this next leg down for just continuation plays for lower. We'll see though. What's up, Yukasha? Did I take any trades Friday? Oh, did I take any trades Friday? I like don't remember Friday for some reason. No, if I remember Friday correctly here, I don't believe so. We had already hit the objective for what my Friday or for what my targets were for the week, and then we ended up just basically being sideways. So no, I don't believe so. Friday was I was doing a lot of messing around with my computer trying to fix my situation, and it just wasn't having it. So I got frustrated, and that was when I went and grabbed. I went and bought my PC on Friday. So I basically just got annoyed and said, "Fuck it, let's just go get a new PC." Dude, it took me so long to set this thing up because even though my I captured all my OBS scenes and everything to like transfer over using this external hard drive here, for whatever reason, like I still had to basically upload everything manually, one thing at a time again. So yeah, it took me a long time. It took me basically all weekend to kind of set my whole setup back up the way I had it. So not hard, just tedious. Yeah, I know. I see the SMT at this low, guys, as well. Yeah, I knew I had to upgrade at some point, boys. And God was telling me that I had to do it sooner than later, I guess. Man, this is going to be interesting. Oh, we just got a change in the state. Oh. That was quick. Literally last few seconds of that candle, we pop up and close. So we rebalanced 50% of the London range. It's really going to be a matter of whether or not we get a push lower for new week opening gap, London low, Asia low, etc. This is a tempting trade to take, though, to be honest. Oh, shoot. NQ? Why am I NQ? Let's go lighter size with this. I'm gonna give this a try if we can tap this CISD one more time. I'm gonna go lighter size though with this, because I'm a little nervous today with the with the price. Oh, I might not tap it again here. Let's see. All right, guys, I did get triggered in there. Oh, really? Why is it doing that? All right, so plan from here is going to be, where's that 5-minute gap at? Oh, shoot. It's closer than I thought. Might just go ahead and trill. Oh, dude, I only got... Bro. Oh, no. I just noticed this. This did not fill... This did not fill all 5 of my contracts. Oh, that's dirty. What a bitch. Oh. You kidding me? How do I change that now? Well, that sucks. What the fuck? Now I can't do nothing with it. Hang on, let me refresh this. Well, that's annoying. I only got filled on, like, not even half my position. I'm break even, though, now on this. Damn, market said, yeah, we'll make you low risk, bitch. Someone said it'll come back. I mean, if it comes back, I don't want to be in the trade anymore because I think we could see lower. We're trading up into a 5-minute, this displacement down. So if we come back here, I don't think I'm all that interested anymore, to be honest with you. Macro is just now beginning. I would like to see, if we're going to go higher, I'd like to see this just run. You know, no, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say I'm tempted to extend my target now because I barely got filled on shit on anything. So this kind of ended up being a not for much trade. Let's see what happens here. Looks like it's a break even, most likely. Yes, sir. All right, break even on this. Look at that speed down. This is exactly like, we'll see what it does, but testing the order block one more time. And if this displaces lower, I'm interested in probably looking for shorts, but just created an inversion here. This was pretty aggressive. Tap the OB one more time. Obviously, if we just tap and continue flying, that'll be one thing, but I wasn't willing to risk it on that. I didn't think to hold through this, as this could just continue to sell off for lower. Trump died? Don't say that. Don't say that. You know what I mean?
Shut up, bitch!
Listen, you guys know the drill. You guys know the vibes. We got bearish SMT too. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So we got a bearish SMT. That's crazy, dude. We got SMTs all over the place today. SMTs at these highs. I'd like a little bit more confirmation, but I wonder if something like this could make some sense. Get a change in the state here on the 5-minute. See where's London low. London low down here. Stop up here, yeah, about 57 points. But the idea would be if we get a closure below here on the 5-minute, potentially look to short. Bearish breaker. I just don't know if I love the way that I feel about this 1-minute inversion for now, to be honest. So it's a BPR at this point. You could take it, but I wouldn't mind a little bit more confirmation. I'm lining up a short just because of the reaction that we already got from that level. We got a bearish SMT as well. Like, this looks like it's going to just sell, to be honest, but we'll see. It could still hold this OB. I understand that. That's why I'm waiting for more confirmation. That's why I'm not a big fan of this 1-minute inversion, this 1-minute BPR. I'd rather just wait for price to actually more so invalidate this structure for lower. So that's the reason for me framing up this setup here on like the 5-minute. But you're absolutely right. The OB technically could still hold, right? And this could end up pushing price higher. And if it does, that's fine. That's why I'm not really too interested in this. But I'm just reading the tape here, boys and girls. Just reading the tape. Yeah, we're back, boys. We're back. Trump is talking. Let me pull him up quick. Oh yeah, he's probably talking about the prescription drug deal, right?
So that's it. So we'll be heading there, and we'll be seeing 3 primary countries. You know all about that: Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar. On Thursday's meeting with Russia and Ukraine is very important. I was very insisted that meeting take place.
Wow.
I think good things can come.
All right, Daddy Trump doing his thing, bro. Why is he bearish? I have no idea. Where the fuck? Hang on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Clicking all over the place here. Bro. We need SMT and an IFVG. We got that already on the 1 minute. I guess we can watch this 1 minute if you guys are really that interested in it. We just rolled over into the new hour as well, so let's see if there's a 4-hour power of 3 that can be framed around this at all. ES is trading up into that BPR at the moment. Did I see the unicorn for short? No. But I don't trade pre-market either, so I did not. You're right, Sam. We might. We might. New week opening gap is a free bias. Well, that's kind of the idea here. If we can, if we do continue going lower here, that's my thought process as well. London, Asia lows and new week opening gap. I mean, we gapped up 250 points for crying out loud. Wriggle says, look for longs, buddy. I did. I just went long. I got to stop that break even. I tried, Wriggles. I gave it a try. You know what I mean? I tried. I really did. So, market said, you thought. You thought, buddy. When did you get long? When we tap this order block, got to change in the stay here. There was a bullish SMT. We traded up into a 5 minute. We traded up into a 5 minute FEG here. We created SMT with this internal high here on the 1 minute with ES. Sold off very sharply, immediately inversing this. Now we have a BPR here. So, yeah, I guess I have to break even here. But this is when I attempted that long and looked good for a moment. And now we're just back in this range, chopping around inside this OB, waiting to see what we're going to do with these PD arrays. Do we hold bearish or do we hold bullish? I don't know. Do we hold it the bearish or do we hold it the bullish? Bro. Should I just flip a coin? If I just flip a coin and take trades off that, will you guys be more happy with me? Then you guys don't have to say why are you bearish? It'd just be, dude, listen, it landed on tails. Nothing I can do. I mean, we could be stalling just because Trump is talking right now as well, but someone's waiting for him to say China.
More knocking the countries than the
China
companies because
no, it's not racist at all.
they're forced.
It's from
to
China.
do things, but the drug lobby is the strongest lobby in this country. They say the drug lobby. It's between that and lawyers. And
stalling because VWAP. Oh yeah, okay. Duh. That's actually why I went long, guys. It was because of VWAP. Well, kind of a lackluster first 10 minutes of the new 4-hour candle here in the macro. So far, do I ever use the time Fibonacci tool? I actually did used to use it, to be honest, when I was a swing trader in the Forex heydays, but no, I don't use it really anymore. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Makes nothing but sense. Tromplins, I just go on YouTube. I mean, you can just type in Trump talking. I mean, a bunch of news stations will have him on. It's the Bollinger Bands. I used to use those too. Let's see, dig deeper into this 1-hour FEG. I'm assuming you mean the bullish FEG, right? We got two. Yeah, no. Sorry, I was looking at the 15-minute. We don't have an hourly bearish fair value gap yet. I'll take your word for it, dummy. Yeah, it worked well. It worked well for the swing trading ideas that I had. I felt like, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it's all that necessary. I feel like I can be pretty precise as is, just focusing on macro times and hourly, 4-hour power of 3, etc. So I feel like adding a time-based fib wouldn't really do much. I feel like dummy, maybe you could. I'll ask you, dummy, Dakota, dummy Dakota. I'm sorry, I'm probably calling you dummy. Probably sounds insulting. Dakota. All right, Dakota. I'm assuming though that the time-based fib probably does align most of the time with like macros as well. Don't lie, Dakota. But let me know if my assumption is correct.
Term, and if I got prices down, remember I was the only one to ever get prices down for a full year, but I'd get them.
Or just totally ignore me. Whichever one. It don't matter. Unless the stream is more delayed than I think. Oh, I see, Dakota. That's fair. So you're looking in between the time-based fib levels and you're identifying power of 3 actually using that. That's pretty cool. Right on. Right on. Cheerio. Cheerio, mate. Well, shucks, guys. I don't know. Not a whole lot going on here. Kind of just trapped right here in this range for now. Shoot. Let's Above this high is a 15-minute FVG now. With 4-hour fair value gaps lower. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, I ended up buying the G752. So I took your guys' word for it. I did ultimately agree, and then all my research basically confirmed the same thing, that the other PC was pretty overkill, unless I was going to be literally like editing in 8K and streaming in 8K and perhaps mining crypto. Yeah, if you guys are still holding the longs from that first idea, good luck, I suppose. I definitely not. I mean, if it flies, that's, I mean, it's whatever. You know, I had the right idea initially, and then ultimately just should have held it, I guess. But I also am not mad at this risk management because, I mean, I think most of you guys were probably in agreement with me that this looked like it could just continue for lower. I mean, we've got new week opening gap, 250-point new week opening gap that's really not been traded to at all. We've just been straight up literally since the week opened, so it's all right. You know, I gave it the attempt to continue bullish, and ultimately just didn't give me what I needed to see to stay in it, so that's fine. But also, again, like the long doesn't really matter at all. Like, the long idea isn't played out until targets are hit anyway, right? Like, we could come up, hit this 50-minute gap. We could just hit this rejection block and just sell right back off. So, like, just because it seems to be, this is what I mean about getting sucked in on the 1 minute too much. You can't just be flip-flopping your bias left and right, up and down, just because the 1 minute looks good one moment, bullish 1 second, bearish the next. But I know how people love to cherry pick. So yeah, I got the G752 power spec. Don't ask me for like all the specs inside. I think it's got the NVIDIA 5070. So the other one that I showed you guys on stream was the 5080, I believe. You have too much suck for you. That's right. My TikTok is I'm Tyler Trades, Nenye. Do you make some money off your TikTok account? Not really, no. Not really. Yeah, how did I do, guys? Is the 5070 good? I think it's the 5070. I can tell you. It is. Yep. AMD Ryzen 7 I'll just read you guys off the specs for you computer nerds. AMD Ryzen 7, 4.7 gigahertz processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 Ti, 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabytes, solid state drive. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but I'm assuming that's your storage? Question mark? But then you gotta buy the antivirus, and then you gotta buy the new mouse, and then you gotta buy the new keyboard, and then you gotta buy the external hard drive. You know, and then you gotta buy the new router. Oh man, come on, stuff adds up quick. Also, I can stream for free and just let people troll me in a chat box. I don't need antivirus. Listen, that's how the salesman told me. Hey, listen, you know what else the sales guy told me? He told me that I could also get essentially that I could download Mac on this PC as well. They call it a Hackintosh. Did you guys know this? That you could get like another hard drive, put it in the PC, download Mac OS on that, and then you have Mac operating system as well as Windows. I did not know that. I'm like, what the fuck? So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, the only reason I would do it is because there's some softwares and stuff that I paid for that are exclusive for Mac OS. So I don't know, it'd be kind of nice to just keep using those. So I don't have to learn like DaVinci or what is it, Premiere Pro, or what's the like the video editing software on Windows. It's like a Square Mac Mini hard drive. She likes Mac drive, but PC computers. She's a 10, but she likes Mac. Now she's a solid 4. Another SMT here, yeah. This is getting pretty choppy in here. Obviously, Trump is still speaking. Obviously, we did have a huge range overall. Yes, London range, but we had a huge just overnight range. I mean, the moment we opened up with the China tariff news, you kind of expected it. I don't know if I expected. I think London, the pump came when the tariff news was confirmed, right? Because it was just a rumor as of yesterday. So yeah, it's wild times. No news Monday as well, and then we just get all sorts of tariff news. Well, so I guess it's really not a no news Monday, but day before CPI, no red folder news. We just got tariff madness. Tariff madness and prescription drug announcements. The big pump already happened, so makes sense that we would accumulate and not really go for any big objectives or anything like that. XRP's up 9%. Bitcoin's not really going anywhere today. The VIX is down 12. Really? Oh, what? Here's your volatility index, boys and girls. You can see the spike in April, end of March and early April with the tariffs being implemented. And now we're kind of back down to normal levels officially here. So we came up, hit this rejection block, trading back down into the range. I'm just staying with this price. We took out this previous 15-minute candle high here. We did have another SMT with ES putting in a new high. Bearish SMT. So we'll stick with this here, and I still like my original idea for lower if we're gonna get it. But this is why I didn't want to really play with anything on the. I didn't want to play any games with anything on the 1 minute because the 1 minute was scary. But I do still like if we can get a closure below here. I actually still like this idea for lower, to be honest. If we get the change in the state below this level here. This is in off the rejection block right now. Yeah, I'm just worried that we could get real choppy and then it would just be messy, but good luck, I suppose. Trying to avoid the chop if I can. Chop is never good to me. Well, I was using Final Cut Pro, but now I'm gonna have to probably use something else because I'm on PC. I like Final Cut Pro. I mean, I finally got good at it, so now I'll have to learn something else. How many fundeds trading right now? Well, right now, I guess just one. I'm not copy trading any of these, but as of this moment, I have 5 XFAs, and I have 3 straight to fundeds with Tradeify. And what I want to do, I downloaded Ninja Trader as well over the weekend. Also, I'm probably going to record a video because I'm gonna get Replicanto most likely to copy trade. I'm gonna load up on some Apex accounts. I'll load up on some My Fund of Futures accounts as well as Tradeify, and then I'll do some copy trading with that. But I'll probably make a tutorial video on how to set this up because as I'm going through it, I'm realizing that this is like kind of tricky a little bit if you've never used Ninja Trader before. So that might be a useful tutorial for some folks. But as of right now, I'm just trading one at a time, one account at a time, pretty much, until I get that set up. Unless I'm on my XFAs, then I'm copying those. But your boys got to lock. Your boys got to lock in for the Tradeify payout. The MFF code has a time limit. I'm not sure which code you're talking about or for which promotion you're talking about. The 20% off the Starter Plus plan expired yesterday, but new users is still 50% off until the end of the month with the code. So the only the Starter Plus promotion ended yesterday for My Fund of Futures. Yeah, we might get this, boys and girls. Here, we got like 5 minutes till the 30-minute candle closes here. You can see what we've done in this 30-minute range. Not a whole lot of much. This update opened in editor. Oh, unless I click something. No, that didn't help. 3 minutes left on this 5-minute candle, guys. If we do get the closure below there, I will attempt that short that I have kind of framed up here, but I'm going to wait for the candle closure. Drop shop UK. Well, here's the rules for my fund of futures. You have your starter plus plans, expert plans, starter, eval to live. So it really depends on, your rules are going to change depending on the account type that you go with. So if you're on a starter plus account, looking here at the funded rules, you've got consistency rule at 50% during the evals, no consistency rule at all during your sim funded phase. For the expert accounts, sorry, my camera's kind of blocking the way here. The expert accounts, you have no consistency rule at all. For the evals, you have no consistency rule at all for the fundeds. And then for your starter accounts, you have no consistency rule for eval, but 40% consistency rule for the funded account. Bro, why is you bearish? Bro, why? Why is bro bearish? Oh, Tyler, why do we sell? Oh, Wriggles, where are you, man? Oh, Wriggles was saying it's a long. Like right here, he was saying it's a long. Tyler, why did you get out of your long? You know that we're bullish. Oh, God. Cannonball. All right, well, we're probably going to get this closure here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to just leave the limit like it is. See if we can get this, maybe more like an immediate rebalance. Tap this, grab and go. I mean, if it runs without me, it runs without me. And not much I can really do about that. Maybe it can scale in, I guess. But, no, I like this. 3-minute gap 2 being left. I think I'm just going to stick with this. Either I get it or I don't. Either I get it or I don't get it. Either the market makers let me play or they don't let me play. The market makers. All right, guys, limit is set. Candle closure here in 5 seconds. And now we'll see if I get picked up or not. As we know, that hasn't happened like in the last week. I'm not getting picked up on a lot of these trades, to be honest. So, but you know what we do, boys? We don't change our whole plan. We don't throw everything out the window just because we get left behind a couple of times. No, you stay disciplined, you stay vigilant, and you do what you gotta do, because it will happen for you. Dakota says he's longing. Dude, this is so heavy, bro. I don't know. I mean, look at that last 5-minute candle. It's just, you're playing with fire if you're trying to fight this. Bro. Yeah, most of the chat was bullish. Most of it was like 40%. And it was like 30-30. Tradeify sim fund at 150K account. I see you need to make 5K for first payout. Do you have a time limit on this? Nope. Nope, Sonay. So So it's the same profit target as like a 150K evaluation account. The difference is you can actually take a payout once you make it. So no need to waste any time with an eval. So, but no time limit. MFF pass, nice XDD. Congratulations. Can I just say that I was one of the few people who voted bearish? I assumed Nika, when you said that your targets were New Week opening gap and London Asia lows. Somebody said that they were in off the rejection block, I believe, already for short. So whoever that person was is sitting real nice right now. Rejection block, another SMT here. Turtle soup the shit out of that. Me too, drop shop. Drop shop, it says you're in the UK. How could you have done that? How could you do this? Say I made 10K in 2 days. That means they wouldn't let me take all that overtime. Please explain the payouts. Yeah, JJ, it's a 20% consistency rule for the straight to sim-funded accounts. So you'd have to have a little bit more consistency over your like you can't just make 10K in 2 days on a straight to sim-funded and then just obviously request your payout. So you'd have to have a little bit more consistency and balance out and make sure your biggest profit day is not more than 20% of your overall profit. And then if you get funded via the growth or advanced plans, then the consistency rule is 35% instead of 20. But that's the trade-off that you have for straight to funded. What do you mean? No, Top Step is not unlimited at all. They got caps all over the place. They don't have straight to funded. They have payout caps. You can only take out 5K payout caps per account. And if you do run up a sim funded account, they cap you on how much gets moved to your live depending on the size of the XFAs. Right, so if you had a 50K, the max is 50K, 100K, 150K, etc. So yeah, the payout caps for Tradeify, 3K, 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 and then it's 3,500. It's 3,500 from 4+. I'm assuming you're going to talk about the 150K straight to funded. But then at that point, you're going to be likely getting moved to live. At which point, there's no payout caps. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Mohammed. Again, I'm not picking on anybody like specifically. I'm just in general, like when I see people complain about like consistency rules or payout caps, I'm just like, bro, like some people talk as if they like are consistently gonna have that issue. Like you're not gonna have, like, how about you fucking get a payout? How about you take out $1,000? Let's start with that. You know, yeah, the streams have been growing. Like the stream, boys and girls. Appreciate you guys being here. You guys could be anywhere, and instead you're here with me. You guys are messed up in the head for that, but I'll take it. We'll take it, won't we?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, exactly. Trading Academy. Again, by the time you guys are trading well enough to be consistently hitting max payouts and having that be your biggest issue, like, you don't realize you're going to be getting moved to live almost with no issues. So it's honestly a non-factor for most people. Well, I appreciate the honesty, XD. At least you admitted it. JK. But yeah, honestly, yeah, that's the biggest thing too, is like, again, if you have any issues with any firms, it's like you can always just trade live. Like, you don't got to trade prop firms, you know. You have no rules at all if you trade your personal capital. You just don't have, you have 100% exposure for however much money you put in your account. And the only leverage that you have is the leverage that you give yourself in your account. So that's the trade-off, man. The upside is there for the actual skin that you have in the game, for the upside that you can make with prop accounts. I mean, guys, the prop firms need to make money too. Like, there has to be rules for the prop firm to exist and be profitable as well. Otherwise, they can't pay out their traders, you know. Where did you draw standard deviations from? I didn't draw any standard deviations. I just have the ICT everything indicator. I included now the Asia range standard deviations on the indicator. But I mean, I do project out. Like, we could probably find a projection to use, to be honest, from, do we have SMT at this high up here? I was just checking. I don't think so, but you know, you could project out, like, where I would draw my projection from here is this last leg. This is the last manipulation before the sell-off. Hit 4 standard deviations from the Asia range high, and projecting this out, 1 to 1.5 lines up with London low, 2 to 2.5 lines up with new week opening gap, and -1 standard deviations of Asia range. So that's how I would project this out manually here, off of the 15-minute structure. But otherwise, if this is what you were talking about, this is just part of the indicator. If you scroll down here and toggle on, you got to toggle on the Asia range, and then toggle on like these SD. And then these are my settings. Just, I have 4 boxes, and then you're good to go. But yeah, I can't take credit for that. I actually didn't know that this indicator had that. I just watched one of Cap's videos a couple weeks ago, and he was showing this, and he did a really good job, like, outlining in terms of just probabilities and statistics, guys, because obviously as traders we're just going off probabilities. So if you picture this like a bell curve, right? Try to draw it somewhat accurately here. Sorry, this is a little bit off. So bell curve like this, and he breaks this down in the video with a lot nicer looking example than this. But you got price that generally is inside 1 standard deviations of the range, of Asia range, probably about, like, I think it was like 68% of the time. So like more than 2/3 of the time, price will be inside of 1 standard deviations of Asia range, one way or the other. And it's like 95% of the time we're within 2 standard deviations. Right? So what does that mean? That means, like, for those of you guys that are consistently targeting like 3-4 standard deviations of the range, that's fine. Sometimes you're going to get those trades that play out like that. However, if you're just thinking about trading in terms of probabilities, I don't think that is a realistic plan to consistently manage your trades around. Because if something is happening less than 5% of the time, would you really want to manage your trades around something that happens so infrequently? You know, for me, I would say no, right? Like, I want to manage my trades and manage my plan on something that is going to be highly probable most of the time, right? And let those outliers be the times where I leave money on the table, or, you know, maybe I just don't engage with price or whatever. And I just think that's the best way to look at it. Again, in terms of probabilities and statistics, if you guys ever took a statistics class ever, high school, college, whatever, I mean, it's just, It makes sense. And if it makes sense, boys and girls, there's a good chance it might make you some dollars. So, might get picked up here, boys. We're pulling back. We're close. I know I'm being a dick for a tick with this sell limit. Fuck. See if it wants to grab it or not. Oh, my sell limit is even set right perfectly in that gap. You guys see this? Look at my sell limit. It's just perfectly placed. Perfect. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got filled on my contracts. There we go. Okay. All right, we got picked up. There we go. Now let's let her play out. Let's see. Dakota might still be longing. So we'll see who the dummy is. It might be me. It might be me. It might be Dakota. We'll find out. Stop loss incoming. Retain. Come on, retain. This guy's always hating on me. I don't know why. But risking 60 points, 6 micros for this. Retain, dude. Come on. XFA is not cooperate. Recently, one of the 3 did not open a position. I don't think so, XD. I don't think that's ever happened for mine. But I also haven't really traded on him in like, I think I took 1 trade on him last week and I got stopped at break even. So I haven't traded on him a whole lot since my last payout hit. Trump is still going, by the way. Trump is still going. Say something bad. Talk shit to China or something quick.
At the election, I guess, if you look at it. But we have at least 11 committed massive car factories that are going to be built, that are going to be
oh, no.
that are in the.
That's positive news. Oh God. How long have you been trading? Like 5 years, we'll say 5, 6. A little while. Strong close on that 5-minute candle. Sheesh. Here's your 15-minute structure. Not loving. We just had a 15-minute candle closure as well. Not like in love with it. And here's your 30-minute. Ooh. President Trump says Europe is nastier than China. Last payout was just under 2K per account. Tradeify accounts going. They're going all right. They'd be going a lot better if I was like last week. I told you guys I was pretty frustrated because I was getting left behind, left and right, getting a couple break evens. So like right now I'm trading one that I haven't traded yet, and this is basically fresh, right? Like this is a brand new account pretty much. So my only profit, well, negative profit currently. It was a fresh account. It was up like $70 because I was fucking around with copy trading on Tradeivate. So like this account that I'm on right now today is basically one of my fresh ones. So we'll see. Should I scale into the 1 minute, see what's going on? How many pips is equal to 1 tick? I have no idea. I do not know. I mean, your pips are going to depend on your broker if you're using a CFD, because the contract sizing is going to be different depending on which broker you're using. But for futures, yeah, 1 point is 4 ticks. Have I ever met Tanya? No. Protect your capital. Close with a small loss right now. Oh, he deleted it. MK, I saw that. MK said protect your capital. Close with a small loss right now. Oh, Streamlabs deleted it. Sorry. It wasn't MKP. No, not anymore, Javi. No, we broke up. She was very, very liberal. So that didn't work out. W Sigma Tyler in the chat. You know what I mean?
You wake up when the alarm goes off. You go to your job. Sorry. My boss.
This shit's fun. Bro, Trump is still talking.
We have to equalize.
Mr. President, what is Mr.
Jeez. Just just pretend you smoke weed and want to tax everyone. Oh, you're saying that's how to make it work with a liberal? Is that what I'm understanding? That's a good one, cupboard dweller. Top one. I mean, yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I don't plan on using them anytime soon. I think they got a lot to prove, and I've obviously already seen the stuff about them like changing rules, like in record time. So, yeah, they got a lot to prove before I would bother with them. I am familiar with. I'm actually familiar with the owner or the CEO, Matt Morris. The guy was the guy's like a network marketing guru, if you will, and I was in network marketing for a number of years. So I actually, like, when I was like 21, 22, 23, and I'd like watch trainings on the industry, I was watching a lot of his trainings. So I'm actually quite familiar with him. And yeah, I just think that a lot of network I don't know. Is there something about like the industry, the people in it? It's hard for me to trust them at this point because I think a lot are just skis balls. So. Well, we're 3 minutes into the macro. I'd like to say it's kind of a moment of truth here. Problem is this hourly candle is going to close, and then we're ultimately going to be leaving behind that hourly fair value gap there as well. Might just, oh fuck. Might be an L, boys. We'll see. I think I'm going to let it just play out here. I don't really want to close it early or anything like that. Risk on this trade is 720. Oh, is he done? I think he might be done, boys. Trump's done. Let's see if this thing just instantly flies now or dies. Exactly, Josh. See, Josh understands. I do believe that if you constantly make a habit of closing your trades early, it's really just because you're terrible at sticking to your plan. Like, you framed up an idea, you framed up a trade, your stop's in an area that you believe should invalidate your idea, and if it hits, you just, it hits. And if it doesn't hit, the worst thing you want to do is drop down in time frame and micromanage your ass off all the time. Sometimes it can save you. I'm not saying it can't. But for you cherry pickers out there, I think over time it'll be more self-serving to just frame ideas and stick with those ideas. For better or for worse, boys and girls. Listen, this is why the divorce rate is so high in America, because the thing about it is, you guys say, till death do you part, and then you're dropping down to the 1 minute, and because you're taking on a little bit of heat, you want to fucking throw out the the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? And flip your bias. And you end up hurting yourself because you do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to work on this. We got to work on this, and it starts with each and every one of you. Thanks. We'll see here. We got like 3 minutes left till the top of the hour here. Married couples can't hold through a little drawdown for real. Dude, so true. We need to add one more thing to the vows. In sickness and in health, for better or for worse, for stop loss or TP, till death do you part. How do you guys think that sounds? I think that sounds pretty good. in stop loss or take profit. I do. See, Nanya, it sounds like you've been here before. Yeah, that's it. That do be how it goes. Till boredom do us part in this generation. Yeah, I know. What about BPR? The bullish BPR? I mean, if it holds, then I'm fucked. Pretty simple. Holy shit, we're finally just for the record, we're finally in our first green for the trade. And yeah, if we can get through this BPR here, I like our chances. It is an if though for now. IFVG and BPR, it's kind of the same thing, but in BPR is basically two overlapping imbalances. So here you have, your IFVG and then your bullish fair value gap. So when these overlap, this is a balanced price range. It is a strong PD array. It is. However, I'm looking at the overall kind of higher time frame in the frame or in the lens of premium and discount. Right, so if I'm just going off, you could include new week opening gap in your premium and discount range if you want. But even if you're just going to go off the opening price from this week, like we haven't rebalanced even from this to equilibrium. We got close here, but if you're going to include new week opening gap, because this new week opening gap is going to be probably like my overall sell side target, right? So we've got room to draw down in here. And so to me, we're still in a deep premium overall, if you're looking at it like that. So to me, it's reasonable to anticipate bearish order flow could continue holding and push price lower. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. That's why you put your stop loss with good risk management. And if you're wrong, you just take it like a champ and move on. Oh, thanks, Nanye. Tyler deserves the type of girl from Carl's Jr. Super Bowl commercials. Let me look that up. Carl's Jr. Super Bowl. Oops. Dude, isn't this what's her name? Alex Earl. What about hourly FEG? Yeah, if we go to the hourly FEG, I'm fucked. I mean, that's really it. Like, I feel like you guys ask questions sometimes expecting there to be like some like extremely deep philosophical answer. Sometimes the answer is, if this happens, I'm wrong and I lose. Like, that's it. The market only goes up or down. And either it's either going to go to my targets before my stop loss, or it's not going to. That's it. Yeah, premium and discount, it's just such a and again, you'll get like price action sometimes that, you know, you might be early. But that's why there's so many other confluences, you know, around time that matter. Cuz like, I mean, how many people were probably shorting this even, right? This morning, and then we get another drive higher. Right? So, oh shit. But if you're going to think of like price in terms of like overbought, oversold, I mean, that's really all premium and discount is. When you're in deep premiums, you're naturally more bearish because price can't go up forever. And when you're in a deep discount, you're naturally more bullish for the same reason. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like if you're forcing shorts up in here, right, you might take a couple paper cuts. But if you stuck with that bias, I mean, look at the sell-off that you got, even just going to that low. Right? So even if you did hurt yourself with some paper cuts, boom, boom, right? Like, what are you risking? You know, 30 points, 40 points, 50 points to make 200 when you get it right? Like, you could do that. It's more of the mental aspect. One, it's the risk management. And then two, it's the mental aspect of being able to take paper cuts without blowing your account up. And like, I genuinely, you guys have heard me talk about this before. I genuinely believe the only thing that makes a trader profitable versus not profitable is not because, oh my God, I'm just so amazing at technical analysis that I read the chart perfect all the time. It's literally just the fact that I've fucked up so many times in the past that just because I hit a stop loss, it doesn't mean I'm automatically going to go blow my account because I'm pissed off now. I used to. But a lot of you guys are still in that phase where you take a stop loss and you just can't walk away red. Like, it would absolutely fucking kill you to walk away down $700 on your account for the day. When in reality, you could just wait till the next day and your next trade might be an absolute freaking banger. And you make $2,000. Versus turning a $700 loser into a minus $2K, max daily loss, account gone, red day. You know what I mean? So I'm convinced that is literally the biggest differentiator between someone that is profitable and not. Like, that's literally it. It has nothing to do with somebody being just like night and day better at doing technical analysis than you, or vice versa. Like, you could teach technical analysis to a literal 3-year-old, maybe 4-year-old. I mean, let's be honest, guys. They're fucking green candles and black candles. You got highs and lows. You got liquidity. Like, let's not overcomplicate it too much. No, this is a 150K straight to funded non-tradeify player. New to this, I want to get into trading. How can I start? Don't even start. Run. Bruce Wayne, listen to me. Listen to me, Bruce Wayne. I can still save you. Get the dude. Run. You can still, it's not too late for you, Bruce Wayne. It's not too late for you. You can still you can still live a happy life. Trust me, you don't want this. Trust me, man. It's not all it's cracked up to be, I'm telling you. Save yourself.
That is called Bidenomics. That is called Bidenomics, and we are very proud of Bidenomics.
Oh. But I don't know, dude. In all seriousness, I mean, I don't have I don't have a personal video that I've made that I could point you to. But if you want to start learning trade, maybe I'll make one. I feel like I should maybe make one but it's just the people that watch me or like follow me, like you guys have been trading for at least a little while. Like you guys understand the basics, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to explain ticks or points or how to read a candlestick chart, you know, it's like, you know, and those are the people that have been around a while and like they already know the basics, I guess. The only reason that I haven't made like a getting started video or course or anything about like how to get new people into trading is because, yeah, like if anybody ever asks me, should I get into trading? I flat out say no. And if they get into trading and they kind of get to that point of no return where they're like, I'm going to figure this out or I'm going to die trying, then it's like, okay, great. Then we have that in common and then we can figure it out. But I'm never going to be the one that's like, yeah, you should be trading. And then you're getting your ass handed to you. And then you're pissed at me because I told you that you should be trading. Like, no. A lot of people can't handle that. It is what it is. Some of you guys in the chat maybe have only been trading for like a year or two and you're probably already going to quit. Fucking do it. Bye. Like, give up. Yeah, you're right. You're probably never going to make it work. See you later. But I mean, it is what it is. Trading's fucking tough. It's the hardest easy money you'll ever make. Once you actually start making money. So but I'll tell you what. If you're strong enough, it could change your whole life. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, Bruce Wayne, but I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sell people a pipe dream and lie to people and give them false expectations. Like, the reality is it's really, really hard, and that's why the reward is so sweet when you get it, because if it was easy, everybody would do it, and if it was easy, everybody would be able to get payouts, get withdrawals, be profitable. It's really hard, and anything worth doing in life is really hard. So that's why most people don't have six packs either, because it's fucking hard. So, I mean, listen, I'm just not trying to sell you guys a pipe dream. I didn't mean to be a total fucking Debbie Downer. That's funny though. But hey, I think that's still a little bit better than me sitting here like, bro, you need to get into trading right now. You're gonna fucking make so much money. Oh my god, you literally make millions of dollars, bro. I literally made a fucking $8,000 last week, bro. You could totally do it, bro. God, I hate that shit. Oh, I hate that stuff. Oh, my fucking doctor's salary last month. Oh, fucking hate. Oh, that shit pisses me off. I know, dude. Fuck. I know. Son of a gun. But here's what I'd honestly say, Bruce. I guess I don't know. You said you're getting into it. I guess I don't know exactly what that means or where you're at in terms of like understanding the basic terminology. I mean, if you just hang out on, if you hang out on my live stream and check out even other people's stuff, like, I mean, you're eventually just gonna get used to the terminology and strategy and all that stuff. But what I would say would be if you're totally green behind the ears with the terminology, like how to read a candlestick chart, pip, ticks, points, just the basic trading margin, jargon, margin, leverage, sessions, all this stuff. Like, just do some research. You're always a Google search away. Literally just fucking Google how to trade 101, how to trade futures. And you'll find all sorts of resources pop up, I'm sure, teaching you this stuff. And then from there, it's really about deciding what kind of trader do you want to be. Are you trading I would pick one asset class, NASDAQ, ES, like just trade one thing. It could be gold. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, trade one asset class. Don't fucking try to trade everything. Become a specialist. Trade one session and trade one strategy. That's it. And do that and do only that for at least like 2 years. And if your shit ain't working by then there might be another issue. But that's what I would say. The biggest issue that people lose money though in their first couple years is because they trade everything and they trade anything and everything, and they strategy jump on top of the mental mistakes, which is revenge trading, over trading, way over leveraging, etc. So you mix all those together. It's no surprise why people lose money for 2 years, 3 years, whatever, before they ever become profitable. It just takes time. But if you take that to heart, like if I could go back to being brand new in trading, and I could talk to myself, I would tell myself all those things I just told you. One asset class, one session, one strategy. That's it. How do you do big boy numbers in trading? Have more capital. Like, for example, like the payouts, like imagine if my last payout was copied across, I don't know, 20, 40 accounts instead of 5. Right? So it's just a capital issue. It's just got to scale and have more capital to work with. You're not going to make big boy numbers in trading by flipping small boy numbers. I think that's another big misconception. I think another big misconception in the trading space is that people can start with a little bit, like a small amount of money. That's kind of true. That's kind of true with prop firm because it's very little entry to barrier to entry. But overall, like most people get into trading thinking like, oh, I can start with a couple $100, $1,000. I'm gonna become a 6-figure, 7-figure trader. Again, prop firms give you a unique opportunity with that to make that a little bit more reasonable. But just in general, it's very unrealistic. It's pretty much never gonna happen. And a lot of the stories that you hear on like social media is a lot of that stupid shit. Like, oh, I turned $500 into fucking 1 million. Like, shut up. No, you didn't. Buy my course. It really just depends, Intellectuals Corner. I mean, sim funded or you say like live account, like your personal capital, or live, like, I mean, I guess it's really potato, but if you're talking about live personal capital, like just in general versus like a funded account, one, you have more upside with less exposure with prop. So that is a great thing, but then you also have obviously some rules that you have to adhere to. You have sometimes some other rules like payout caps and consistency rules and things like that. But live fund, and then you also are getting paid on sim funded like through a 1099. So you're getting paid as a research analyst versus like trading like live futures. You do actually get the 60-40 tax advantage. So 60% of your capital gains is short-term tax versus 40% short-term. So you do get a little bit of a tax break there. Otherwise, your sim funded payouts it's like self-employment income. So there's advantages and disadvantages to both, but the reality is most traders are just undercapitalized at the end of the day. And you can't really beat the offerings that prop firms give traders. I mean, you just can't. I know that people hate on them. It's like, dude, if you hate on prop firms, just fucking trade your own capital. Like, easy, whatever. Don't do it. You know what I mean? No one's forcing you to trade prop, but you can't beat the offering. Let's just be honest. Some of those stories are true, though. When I first started, I turned 2K into 100K during COVID. Now, I lost it all after because I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, Grizz, I'm not saying that it can't happen. And that's pretty crazy story if that's true. But it's just, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the people, the talking heads that you see in the trading space online that are, like, using that narrative to sell you something generally. A mentorship or whatever. Like, usually you can kind of tell where these, schemas may be. You're in a unique position to learn. I see having traditional analysis with core content. Watch core content. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, anybody that is getting into trading now or even just recently, I just think you're so much better off than like even when I started, just because you have so much more resources available now. I mean, granted, when I first started trading, I mean, I didn't like, this was even before like ICT was extremely popularized. 2022 mentorship wasn't even a thing yet for like another couple of years. So you have obviously all that. If you're going to be an ICT trader, you have all sorts of resources, not only with his stuff, but then the people that trade his stuff and teach it. And on top of that, you have like so much access to free, like, I mean, I'm one of many people that live streams. I'd prefer your patronage, but knowing the reality of the situation, like, I wish I had that kind of much free access. That's why I joined a network marketing company. I paid for education and for access to people that did trade live. I mean, I didn't know that they were all lying about their results and total scammers, but that's besides the point. I wanted to watch people trade live, because you just can't beat this. Anybody can teach you anything in hindsight. It's not hard. Like, you guys could make banger videos teaching hindsight concepts, but it comes down to the actual application in live markets, where you actually, you take the losers, you take the winners. And if you can't act on it before it happens, it don't matter. So, it is what it is, but, nothing beats live, like watching somebody execute live, talk through their thought process as a trade is doing whatever, right? In drawdown, not in drawdown. Like, I mean, you really can't beat it. No, not yet. Intellectuals Corner. Tyler, I think you should get out. Listen, I'm either gonna have this move in my direction, or I'm gonna get stopped out. I'm really fine either way. Yeah, I don't endorse TJR, but you guys can do what you want. I also don't endorse Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, but shit, man. Thank you, Lang Trades. Yeah, it's more so per trade, Nico. And it depends on the account size as well. Like, these are 150K straight to sim funded. So like right now I'm risking no more than like 750 per trade. Like this trade I'm risking 720. So that's kind of where I draw it in terms of risk. And some people are a little bit more aggressive. That, like, me risking 720 or like up to 750 on a 150K. I mean, it's pretty conservative. Right? Like, I'm not trying to like really hit it hard when I'm risking like that, because it's especially on the straight to sim funded, it's like your max drawdown is 6K on Tradeify versus like other firms with a 150K account, it's 4,500. So you have even more drawdown to work with. But I am giving myself room to be wrong a handful of times in a row, right? Like I would have to be wrong. Well, I mean, what does that end up being? If I did risk a flat 750 per trade, I would have to be wrong 8 times in a row before I blow the account. Risking exactly 750. So it's pretty conservative. I found you years ago because of TJR. I remember you chatting on walks about him. Yeah, dude. You know what's funny is, so when I started like posting TikTok stuff in 23, I think, he just like out of nowhere just started fucking attacking me. And I don't know if it's because we have the same first name or what the deal was. And then like I had people sending me shit, like he would be on his, because we both had private Discords at the time, and he would like, people would send me shit because they'd be in mine and his, and they'd send me stuff of like him during his sessions where he was like pulling up my social medias and basically just like talking like a lot of shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like I came into social media with good intentions. I'm like, I'm gonna get along with it. I'm gonna be the day trader that gets along with everybody. And then I just realized that like fucking day traders are the most impossible group of people to get along with ever. For the most part, like everybody's got such big egos. I don't know what it is. But then it was like, you know, he cultivated this audience of 15-year-olds, and he's pushing them into a CFD broker with an affiliate link. He's, in my opinion, lying about all the money that he was making through his trading. I made doctor salary today. Here's how I made 40 grand today trading the S&P 500, right? And it was like fucking a CFD brokerage. And if you guys don't, for those of you guys that don't know, this is how the game works in the CFD world. And even beyond this, but the biggest thing that goes on in these brokers is they have influencers or marketers that they partner with. You'll be affiliated with them, and they'll do all sorts of shit for you. They'll give you what's called a marketing account, where it says it's a live, real account, and they can fake everything. It's actually a demo, but it'll look real. Like the screenshot says live, says real. They can fake positions, profits, payouts, everything. Everything can be faked. But it will say it's live. So like if they show you it, it'll be like, oh fuck, it's a live account. He showed me. Fake. And these are all offshore B-book brokers. Like, and I know some of that terminology might go over your guys' head, but for those of you guys that know, understand without me saying anything else. Just know this, it's all bullshit. Complete bullshit. And if you're stupid enough to believe, like if you understand what those are and you do any research on them, and then if you're stupid enough to believe that anybody with a brainstem would have a large chunk of their actual money that they deposited into one of those brokers, they're retarded. I can't say it any more simple. So yeah, it's scam activity. Does that make me a hater? I don't think so. Being honest makes me a hater now. Like, so that was kind of like the beef that we had. So I don't know. I like to think that my moral compass was in the perfect place. Hang on. Yeah, we're just fucking sideways. Kind of for now. We're holding. My goodness. But this is kind of where I'm at.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
You feel me? What time is it? It's already 11:30. Oh shit. I will have to end the stream soon-ish, if I'm being honest. Not to be a Debbie Downer. My older sister, got taken to the ER last night. I mean, she's fine, so no need to be too worried. But she is at a hospital like 10 minutes away from me, and I told her that I was gonna come visit this morning when I was done streaming at like. Well, I said like 10:30 my time, and it's already 10:30 my time. And, but she hasn't hit me up yet, so I think things are fine. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, you guys might as well admit me to the hospital. Why? I took a short today. But I'm trying to let this trade just move. We haven't moved. That's the only issue. Like, we got up here and we've just been barcoding on the 5-minute. This is 5-minute price. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Like, going on 45 minutes here of just barcoding. That's crazy. New 30-minute candle in a minute. I don't know. I'll give it like 5-10 more minutes and see where we're at. We'll just stay patient. See if we can get any sort of movement around this new 30-minute candle. I just don't want to close it like right here at break even / a little bit of drawdown, and then it just falls off a cliff after waiting 45 minutes. Nothing has invalidated the trade or anything yet, obviously. So bull flag. Oh no. Tell PW, he probably will take it. Here's your bull flag. And yeah, we're obviously getting this. Also kind of getting that. How the fuck do you guys draw bull flags? Like this? I mean, what makes this a bull flag versus a bear flag? I don't understand. I don't understand that. Fucking, it's the same flag either way, ain't it? Shit. Ah, damn it. Toilet. I'm going to give it this 5-minute candle at least. It is looking like it's kind of... It did put in the swing low on the 5-minute. It's the only thing that's got me a little worried. After rating this low here. Inside the BPR. So the way that this price action's cooking up, it's not great. This might run me out here, but I'm fine with that because I wanted to hold this trade. So to me, I'm just sticking to my plan. My shelf life, I have no idea. Probably, I don't know. I don't think I have one. I think I'll always be involved in trading to some degree. Peace out, Jordy. My guess would be that if this 5-minute candle closure closes above these highs, we're probably coming back for these internal highs at least. So I may just manage it like this. Only because I got to get going here soon. But I'm watching the 1 minute here on the my other monitor, and I'm just looking at like these highs here being taken. So I want to see the 5-minute close below here. That'd be nice. In the next minute. If not, I don't think it looks good for this range. Looks more like a shitty long than a good short at this point. No, I'm starting to agree with you, Lang trades. After the swing low got put in here in the BPR, no follow through. Yeah, definitely don't disagree with that. No, I don't. No, she ain't watching. She ain't watching. We're all right though. They were doing some tests and stuff this morning, so. Are you still bearish? I mean, I'm holding this for now. It's not looking great though anymore. Like I said, we needed that bullish BPR to get traded through, and we're holding it. And we have an open imbalance up here, hourly for value gap. So wouldn't be totally surprising to see maybe we get up into that deeper premium and go mitigate that. But I'm gonna manage it off the 5-minute chart at this point. If we get the closure above here on the 5-minute, I'll get out. The last 5-minute candle wick these highs and close below, so I'll just leave it. I entered off the 5-minute chart, so I'll manage it off the 5-minute as well. I'll tell her about your bony face. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Looking at the calendar, boys and girls, we got CPI tomorrow, so sheesh. Love us a good CPI day. I know, Monkeef. What am I supposed to do? These markets can be scary. Yeah, I'll go over. I can go over why I decided to short, I guess, if you really want me to, as we wrap this up. But I don't know if there's going to be any brainbuster takeaways. We know, Mehdi. We know. We know. Oh, come on, Dakota. You were longing like up here, right? You were longing like here before this big sell-off. And then you said you were still longing. So I guess maybe you're still in it. I don't know. This sideways price, though, is ass. Do something. If I'd have known we were just going to barcode for an hour, I wouldn't have got in it. Jesus. Oh, yeah. My time's getting distorted. All right, got a minute left on this 5-minute candle. Closure above this line, I'm getting out. I'll just close the trade. Hop off. Is it bad that I kind of wanted to close above the line just so I can end it? Or a Drake candle, that's fine too. I just don't want to be sitting in chop forever. It's already been a long time. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, you dirty bastard. Either you sell off from here or you don't. Stop is trailed to 807. If this gap holds, I'm cooked. Ooh. Holy cow. Take profit? Never. No, I will go break even though. I was looking at the rejection block on like the 15-minute. I like this level just for a decent BE point, just because if we just stay choppy, then it's like whatever, I'll get break even stop, that's fine. Or reverse from there, I guess, but I think we actually might be hitting on ES. Ooh. Yeah, ES, we're kind of digging into it now, aren't we? May remove risk and ES takes us low. We should have probably an SMT with NQ at that point. No, I'm kind of micromanaging it at this point, but can you take out position during lunch? Yep. Wow. Oh, so nasty. Do you ever, when you get to this point, set and forget? Yeah. I mean, I'm on stream and I'm just chilling here until I get off stream, so kind of forced to watch it. But yeah, I mean, if I was like not on stream and just trading by myself, I would just set it and let it be. Set alerts. I know, Jordan. Jordan, I know. For the frick, this is tough. They're just chopping here sideways. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. It's looking like I maybe should have done the same thing here if this just rallies right back to this high. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That's the only problem with chop trading is there's really not a whole lot of sense involved. It's pretty much just market accumulating and getting people sucked in and induced both sides of the market for a bigger manipulation later, really, right? So it's hard to be or sound smart when you're trading in chop. There's not really, unless you're just ping ponging it, then I guess maybe you sound smart, but I'm watching ES here. Read these lows into a 15-minute rejection block. NQ's kind of holding up. Probably just going to break even it once ES trades through the level here. We'll probably have SMT just here on the 1-minute structure, so like the stream, boys and girls. Yeah, if you're having fun hanging out. Yeah, let's get it to 200 likes. That's the least we can do for all this chop we're sitting through right now. But yeah, stop is trailed up here to 807, sorry. So risk is cut in half, literally. Only risking a measly 360. 360 doll hairs. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. The chop fest continues. Of course, Mr. Clip. Appreciate it. Having fun getting wrecked. Yeah, if you're having fun getting wrecked, guys, like the stream. We'll do a P&L check right here before we end it, before we close it off. I'll see how everybody's doing today. This is, yeah, I mean, anybody that was just sitting on their hands and sideline today, you're not missing nothing. You're probably pretty happy with your decision. But I was okay with this trade too, to take it and see if we got the sell off. We just ended up with an hour of barcode, so now my risk is extremely lightened here, so the reward was absolutely there. I mean, it still is there. We're not stopped out or anything yet, but looks like it's likelihood. Thought for sure ES would be able to run this low out at least. Go break even. But when you're in chop, you're in chop, man. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that dang VWAP angel, huh? Son of a gun. Yeah, so when it's in accumulation, it's just not great to be involved. Sure, Anthony, give me a follow. I'll follow you back. Anthony's one of the OG stream viewers. You think it's going to drag out another 10 minutes till the end of the hour? Very possible. It's working. Kinda. Taking its sweet old time here. Back in green. Oh my god, I should just close it. Oh my god, get me out of this. Oh, no, no. But. Bub. Now you sound like my grandpa. Alright, just followed you back. Oh! We're moving! Whoa! Whoa! Guys, how fucking sick would it be if this just Drake candles all the way to London low? Oh. Oh. All right, ES is running that low out. We do have an SMT with that low currently. You guys know the vibes. We're break even. See it. The only chance we have is if this just follows through straight down. If not, I'm gonna get break even stopped, and that's fine after all this chop. To be honest with you. An hour trade to maybe possibly just get a break even here. That'd be funny. Give us a BBC. Just for fun. Just for fun. It's not very likely, guys, but it'd be cool. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. An hour. Oh, great. No way. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Bro. No. No. It's time to get off. It's time to get off. I'm not even going to watch. I don't even want to watch it if it does. I don't even want to watch it. I don't even want to. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. You're not going to fucking suck me in, NQ. I don't think so. Not today. But appreciate you guys being here. Like the stream before you go. I will be live tomorrow for CPI Day. And hey, guys, if you want to give Tradeify, My Fund of Futures, or Apex a try. Use code Tyler for the best deal always. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, fuck, P&L check. My bad. Thanks for the reminder. P&L check time. P&L check. I'm break even or basically flat, so. Two break-even trades, one long, one short. We ended up with a chop fest all morning. Semi-expected, though. Day before CPI, obviously huge overnight range. Like, not really too surprising, I guess. No way you got LMAO. It's for sure about to drop now. Fuck. Nika, don't you dare. Nah, this is... I gave it a... I suffered through that long enough. My entry was 1041, and yeah, I mean, I held it for an hour and 11 minutes, and we just were sideways. So, yeah, I mean, if I knew that we were just gonna chop that long, I wouldn't have even entered the trade in the first place, right? If I had a crystal ball. So, we'll have to revisit price a little later on, see where we're at. But yeah, I mean. That would be about right. Get stopped at break even, and then it just dies. That would be about right. So. But yeah, man. 100 votes so far. You guys aren't voting very fast. What are you guys afraid to click? You guys afraid to click green, red, or flat? Guys, the poll doesn't bite. I do, but the poll doesn't. Been playing Magic for an hour in the chop? Well, look at you, Robin. Come on, Robin. But anyway, so far, it looks like most of the chat's either green or flat. Those are the two most voted for so far. But yeah, man. I think I'm going to hop off here. I'm gonna go visit my sister. Make sure she's still kicking. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you go. Enjoy your what day is it? It's Monday. Enjoy your Monday, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow for CPI Tuesday. Peace and love, everybody. Pause for suspense.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.